Three people dead, one of them a 53-year-old mother of five named Carmen Yanko. She was driving to her stall at Nelson's Sunday morning market when a car driven by 25-year-old Jonathan Tairaken appears to have crossed the centre line and driven directly into her at very high speed. Tairaken and another man, 33-year-old Philip Stretch, were in a car being pursued by police. Absolutely not in dispute that they didn't pull over. Indeed, they looked like they overtook a truck on a blind hill. They simply couldn't see what was coming towards them. And a 53-year-old mother of five is dead as a direct result of that. Adrienne Matthews lives on the road just south of Nelson where the collision occurred. She knew Carmen Yanko and is devastated for her family. While she blames the men trying to escape the police, full stop, she doesn't think the police should have continued their pursuit on a road well known to be fairly high risk in the area.
This stretch of road that I live on, which is the main road Hope, is an incredibly dangerous piece of road. It's like the main road Appleby, which just goes off it. We've got these two highways, Highway 6, which I'm on, and Highway 60, and they are probably one of the most lethal parts in the country, actually, for high speed and accidents. One of the major problems is that we've got these two little towns. Richmond's a fairly big town, and then we go down south to Brightwater. Now, that's a stretch of only 7.5 k's. Now, in that time, you go from a 50k zone to a 70k zone, and then just outside my place, a 100k zone. And that 100k zone, you're actually only on for 3.2 k's until you get to this other little town, which is Brightwater. So you've got a huge lot of general through traffic, which is going down to the down south to the Lewis Pass and off to the coast. But you've also got a huge amount of local traffic going back and forth. And one of the major problems is that there's many roads intersecting these roads. So you've got a lot of people coming on and off. You've also got many residents living on what is basically part rural, part urban. And there's this constant stream of, there's frequently accidents.
Now, we don't want to prejudge any investigation into what happened here, but do you think it is appropriate for police to participate in a high-speed pursuit along the stretch of road?
Absolutely not. I mean, look, I feel absolutely sick for the police that have been involved in this, and obviously it's not their call because the authorities say that this is what you need to do, but I really think police have got to re-look at this, because when you look at our statistics, I've been looking at them today, I mean, our statistics for road deaths and injury, which is huge as a result of police chases, is just enormous.
Yeah, boy, this is a tough issue, isn't it? Because on the other hand, there is a sense that if the offenders, if the people who are driving off at high speed know the police won't pursue them, they're never going to stop in any circumstances, are they? They simply won't be pulled over.
John, it's a very small town. You can't tell me that the police don't have other ways to pick up these people. You know, it just seems to me ludicrous that a decision like this is made. Okay, I know that they would make a decision maybe at that time of the morning because there's not that much traffic on the road, but you've got to remember that there's these big trucks going by all the time. You never know. And where the accident was, which is just over a brow of a hill, it's called Burke's Bank, you just can't see what's coming up over that hill. So I can easily see how this accident has happened, and it's just a complete tragedy.
Did you hear it?
I didn't hear the accident. In fact, even people who live very close say that they didn't. But I was woken up by the sound of the siren and the speeding. I heard I've never heard such a fast vehicle going down this road, or vehicles. It was so quick.
So you actually heard the pursuit going past your house?
Yes, I did. And then I just heard silence and went back to sleep. I mean, I didn't hear an actual crash. And you've never heard cars going at that speed? Never. The first I knew about this accident was I walked out my front, and there, right outside my house, was the huge sign saying detour lit up. Adrienne Matthews,